Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are... Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. Tom Gazzola, Shawn, Belle, Jasmine, Sidhu with you inside the EST studios. Lovely Wednesday. Some people are a little older, a little wiser, a little tired today.
How are you?
Yeah, but in good spirits, What a wonderful day. I want to start the program by saying thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Thank you, everybody who came out last night and celebrated, and for the gifts. What a birthday. I'm starting off another decade on the right foot. So
Starting off another decade wearing a sleeping bag. Hey, you're really embracing that 40-year-old life.
No, nothing's changed.
Yeah, I looked at it, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it.
Okay.
It's
You
cold
really
outside.
are going 40 years old, eh?
No, it's cold
Like,
outside.
pretend to care. Don't just throw it all away, buddy.
I'm not. You can text us 780-218-9999. You get to the nasty chat as well. Halloween's coming early. Jasmine's decorating. Actually, she great job decorating yesterday, by the way.
Aw.
Shout out to you and my mom. You guys are sneaky. You
That's
guys
so
are
nice. Yeah.
Eva G. I saw the boys eating the meat. I heard them talking about it. There's so much food in the fridge from the Italian Center. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you guys sneaky. Tell us what you did today, because I appreciate what you did. And because you and I talked about this last
Yes, we
night
did.
with Jazzy.
Yes, we did.
So Jasmine stayed up late, and she
stayed
did
up
something. For those that are listening, it's a HelloFresh box, but what does it say?
Yeah,
What does it say,
What does it
Jazzy?
say? What does it say?
it says R.I.P. Rouge. I made you guys a tombstone.
Wait, hang on. Bellezy, you and I said we would do this.
Woo! We did it! We did it! We did it! We were right the whole time.
Bye-bye, Rouge.
All you people
bye-bye,
that
Rouge.
chastised us, we did it.
Yeah.
It's gone. Bye.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Toodles.
That's why Maddie's not in here right now.
Exactly.
Don't let him pretend
He's
like
like,
he's
I
got to
have
do other
me days.
shows.
He's-
It's a me day.
Yeah.
You know that this was coming, and you wanted to run.
That's right.
Toxic takeover.
He has a couch
Yes.
in his office. He has a very comfortable blanket that I may have used a couple of times last season. And he's probably curled up being like, I miss you, Rouge. I miss you, Rouge. Jazzy did the tombstone for the Rouge.
It's dead.
It's for you,
It's modified.
Nasty.
It's modified.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, so,
so
yeah,
good.
you have to leave that up, Jasmine. So
will.
that's well done. The date, I noticed a date right away, and tell us about the date, because you looked it up, right?
I looked it up. I was Wikipediaing at like 1 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
January 1958. Tom was telling me that is actually the
That
birth
sounds
of the
like
CFL.
when the actual CFL started, because
Oh, yeah.
before that it was like the Western football, and it was it was like different divisions, and then they like consolidated it.
Was
I
there
think.
some rugby tied into this as well?
I don't know.
To
They
CFL?
called
I
it
don't
a
know.
rugby union until some point. It wasn't until like
Wikipedia,
58 that they were like CFL.
Yeah.
This is the CFL.
Don't even matter.
And then it
It
died.
doesn't even matter.
Dies the day
Gone.
before Tom's birthday.
Peace.
So
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been altered, so it's not really
Modified,
gone.
I
It's
know,
been
I know,
modified,
I
but it's probably for the best.
Right.
'Cause we had a campaign for a long time, Tommy.
Not that anyone was really. Well, I think people did listen, actually. This text says, "Nice Rouge victory lap," but we did like.
We danced on that one
We did.
yesterday, big time.
the music was popping last night.
We're like, Bye-bye, Rouge.
Maddie wanted to say so many things,
And
but
he
didn't, because
just
it was
sat
like 3
there,
to 1. He sat there and
smiled.
just took it all.
It's not dead. It's been modified.
Hey, hey.
And Stuart Johnson's like, we are not rewarding failure. Yes. I'm like,
That's what we've been saying the whole time.
I knew I liked this commissioner for some reason.
Oh, so good.
Anyway, there's already been a couple of texts being like, it's not dead, it's not dead.
Yeah, well, guess what? It's gone. They don't give it out anymore.
It makes
They don't
more
give
sense.
out participation ribbons.
That's right.
Oh, so good.
stuff. What a great start.
I know. That was a great start. Well done, Jazzy. There's people like,
all
well,
you
this makes
guys.
sense. It's not dead. It's not dead.
Hey, they're not handing that stuff out anymore. It's dead.
You have to earn that point now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
So
respect that.
anyway,
Yeah, anyways.
the Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. Let us know your thoughts. What do you listen? Well, Jazzy was on yesterday, but what do you think of the changes to the CFL? Because we were talking about it last night. We had a great conversation last night. What I appreciate is this conversation has, it feels like, grabbed sports fans across our nation, which is fantastic. We're talking about it. Good, bad, indifferent, upset. That's fantastic. We're talking about it. Bellezy, go ahead.
I'm indifferent. I don't there's elements to the Canadian game that I thought were nice touch. One of them is the end zone in the front.
Yeah.
It's uniquely Canadian, right? And it makes that little difference. And when people always talk about, CFL versus the NFL, I would always equate it to there's no different than me going to Europe. It's just a slightly different version of the game. It's still a game. The nuts and bolts of it, the foundation is still exactly the same. But I didn't mind having the big end zones because you could throw it, 20 yards in there and then you're catching it. And I thought that was pretty cool. But, moving the end zones back just feels the goalposts.
And cutting the end zones.
Cutting the end zones. But moving them back just feels like you're trying to create a little bit more continuity between what they do south of the border versus what they do north of the border. And so, you get a lot of American players and then there's a little bit of a difference. So maybe you're cutting out some of that. But for the most part, I'm indifferent on them. I think I would have been upset if they changed the downs because once again, that's
100%.
very uniquely Canadian.
Yes.
The Rouge, I've been saying for a long time that it should be modified. I never agreed with the 1 point because of the failure. And I think I said it multiple times. To me, you have to run it out, and then it becomes a field issue. You're getting 5 yards if you don't run it out, as opposed to getting that 1 point. So, indifferent on the changes. I think it'll be positive once it all comes out and it's everybody can see what it looks like. But because of the fact that you can't really see it and you can't touch it, people are like, well, what the hell is this? So it's good though.
There's there have been people like this text, the same person that said, nice Rouge victory lap. And listen, we're having fun with it.
We're kidding.
Yeah.
Salt in the wounds for some, but
But the follow-up text says, might as well rename the Grey Cup. No, the heart of the game
It's still exactly
is the same. And it's 3 downs. You still got your Canadian ratio. You still have the waggle. You're a yard off the ball.
You still have motion
12
before.
players.
Guys
You're
are
still 65 yards
Yeah.
wide. It feels like it's cleaned up, evolved. I don't know. That's how I look at it.
that's a good way to say it. Honestly, the NFL did the same thing with the goalposts. They moved them.
Yes, they actually did.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 50, 60 years ago.
But they did it.
they did it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a little
Leagues
bit ahead
are
of
meant
us.
to be changed and innovative with times, right? Just like anything else.
Oh, the NHL's done it.
Yeah. Isn't MLB going to challenging pitches right away, like the strike zone?
Yeah. And with the whole the clock with MLB,
Yeah.
that was a great idea.
Bigger bases.
Yeah.
Remember, people were like, "Oh, they look like pizza boxes." Guess what? I haven't heard a single thing complaint-wise about base size this year.
Yeah,
It's just they're 2 inches wider. So we've evolved. We made the game more exciting. I think people are enjoying baseball and the speed and the pace which it's played at. The CFL has been stagnant for 40 years, and I love the CFL. I would have loved it if it stayed the same like I do today. I would love, and I'm excited that it's willing to impart some change. I know Nathan Rourke popped off. I was very surprised about that because he is probably in the MOP category, and he's a Canadian guy, and he went to the NFL, and he came back, and he called the changes garbage. But I'm surprised by that because a lot of the changes that were made are going to make his life easier.
Yeah.
So
I would wait to see how it all unfolded before starting to really criticize it. Because the reality is like, you're not going to see it for another year.
True.
2.
Yeah.
And so let's see how it plays out.
Yeah.
If for whatever odd reason we don't like a rule or something's not working out, I'm pretty sure they'll just go back and change it again.
They can.
Right? So
Certainly.
to me, it's like, you can't come out and be like, oh, that's garbage, because the entire foundation of what the CFL is still there. There is differences between the American game and the Canadian game, so you can't just come right out and be like, oh, this sucks. Well,
There are people that have said that.
yeah,
and that's
but
fine.
it's okay. It's no different to me than when the NHL said we're going to stop clutching and grabbing, and then everybody was like, "Oh my God, defensemen are going to get killed." But
It's
guess
so
what happened?
soft. It's so
Like,
soft.
guess what happened? The game got faster
Yeah.
because now all of a sudden it was like you had to change the way that you were doing things as a defenseman. You had to move pucks quicker, and now the game's faster than it's ever been. That's not the only reason why, but
Yeah.
it's a part of the reason why.
Do you remember going back for touch icing?
Yeah,
Did you worry for your life at times?
sometimes, yeah. Because guys were trying to put you in the 15th row of the building.
That's right.
And everybody was trying to do it. But here we are.
Yeah.
So,
The game is better.
The game is better
without
because
touch
of it.
icing.
yeah.
All right, Jazzy, what do you got? I
Well,
see you smiling.
Oh, it's just the 55-yard line is in the nasty chat.
That's fair. That's one thing that I was a little bit surprised about. I was talking to Dusty about that a little bit, and he goes, well, think about like possession, field goals, positioning on the field. Like all of a sudden, you're at like the 35, and it's not it's no longer you have to make it from 42, right? Because usually it's about 7 yards from the snap to the hold to the kick. So you're at the opposition's 35, and you got a 42-yard field goal attempt. Well, now that the end zones, the goalposts are pushed back, that is 15 yards further. So I think they're tightening it up. I was still surprised by it. I get it, but that's one of those ones where I'm like, oh, okay.
To your point, when you're like, oh, it can be changed back. I said that yesterday. I'm like, you know, what if it can be changed back with all the money that's going to be put into this? But also, like, you don't know until you try it. Everybody relax.
True. And that's another thing. You heard Stu Johnson say it in his press conference. Like, there is like actual money that has to go into, because like every team now has to change their field.
Yeah, they have to change your field.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm assuming.
I don't think the goalpost will ever change again. I think that's going to probably stick. But
Yeah.
there might be some other tweaks that you can do
Yeah.
to say, okay, you know what, that didn't work out the way that we thought it would. And then, you know, as long as it's not a field related thing,
Right.
Because that's where the money's going to go for sure.
Because I think, well, I mean, here in Edmonton, let's use Edmonton as an example. The field, they did an audit on it. They tested it out. They said it had like a couple years left. But you walk around there and you're like, oh, you can see like the areas. You're like, it's showing its age.
Yeah.
It's time for a new one. It's already 10 years old now. So this comes at a time where it can be, so it kind of works hand in hand. But like Calgary just put a new field in. Guess what? They're either going to have to like cut out literal parts of the old field, move the goalposts,
Yeah.
or they'll have to replace the field. I think Montreal put in a new field. Toronto's turf, obviously, there's a synthetic component to it that the actual PA, the CFL PA, complained about because they cheaped out on the turf in the end zones, and guys were slipping and stuff
That's
like
right.
that.
And that's like it in where the Whitecaps play,
Yep.
too, right? Yeah. It's the same.
And they deliberately, I think Wanik was telling the story, is like they deliberately designed BMO Field so that like the Argos couldn't come in to play there, and then like the Sky Dome booted the Argos out, and they're like, you have to go into BMO Field. They're reluctantly there. Apparently they don't treat them very good, which is too bad. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's like side topic though. It's like that's interesting for like the safety and the slipping.
Yep.
Because I think that was the main reason that Messi didn't play last year in Vancouver.
Because of the turf?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
really?
was also rumored that he did not want to get, like he said he was injured, that he didn't play. I'm sure you guys remember the outrage of people buying tickets to
Right.
see him. Fair, because I almost did that too. Right? It's Vancouver. Ha ha ha. But
Something Jazzy's Canucks fan from Vancouver bottle service. Nailed it.
but yeah, I think that was the Messi's just, he didn't want to play, which was fair. The team was like, we don't want to risk his injury due to that.
It's probably
turf, so,
legit.
yeah.
Like honestly, and okay, listen. There's a girl I was seeing last year. She played NCAA soccer, and she was like, there's a difference between AstroTurf or field turf that is like, you look at it now, it looks like grass. She goes, there's a difference between football designed field turf and soccer designed field turf, the way it's woven and the fibers are put together. And she said the worst was playing on a football field, AstroTurf that was a football specific AstroTurf compared to a soccer specific AstroTurf. And I'm like, you're bat bleep crazy. And she goes, no, it's a thing. Like the way you plant your feet, the way you twist your ankles, the way you try to move, like you can tell the difference. And in Edmonton, because of the 2015 Women's World Cup, FIFA put in a soccer field turf, not a football one. So it, even though it was newer, it replaced the field turf that was 4 or 5 years old. It wasn't football specific, which is crazy. And 10 years later, the technology is probably better. So,
So that's not the turf with like all the lazy people that have the fake turf on their lawns now?
no,
My brother?
no, and my parents have that. My parents, yeah.
I want to get it so bad.
Right? He doesn't want to mow the lawn.
I'm over it.
My dad loves it. He's like, I don't have to do anything. It looks great.
Like,
I was like, what do? You brush it? He goes, no.
you gotta
spray
sweep
it.
it. Like, just do something.
Yeah, well, like
it'd be amazing.
Well, what do Italians do? You wash your driveway. You hose it down, right?
It's weird because like in the middle of the winter, you know those times where it gets a little bit warm and melts all the snow. Then all of a sudden you look and you're like, why does that guy got fully green grass? Lazy. I like it.
Lazy. That's what my brother. He's like,
I want that in my life.
Yeah.
don't need a lawnmower. You know, you don't gotta.
Right. I actually looked at my dad. I'm like, that was smart.
Genius.
He's like, I love
absolutely
it.
genius.
I think it's great. I look at him like, it looks very nice. And then like the dog, she goes pee, and actually they walk her for number 2s, but like she pees, and he's like, oh yeah, it's fine. I just hose it down.
It's like plastic.
It's just like, he's out there, socks and sandals, cargo shorts, old Italian guy.
I want it so bad.
It's so expensive.
I know.
Though.
It is, but it'll last a long time.
Yeah.
It looks good, and I'm like, do you have to like upkeep it? He's like, not really.
Yeah.
It's easy.
But there will be people that'll come on the text line and be like, "There's nothing better than like mowing your grass, having a beer. It's hot outside.
That's
doing
true.
that stuff." And I don't disagree with you, but like, it'd be so nice.
But your grass is good for your kids. Like for children, I like
Yeah.
the grass,
Yeah, my friends
right?
don't
They
have
can
kids.
roll
Yeah,
around.
he's gotta
and
toughen up.
play. Yeah, exactly.
Push him over on the
Yeah.
AstroTurf.
Yeah.
Skin his knee. Are you tough now? Yeah. Here we go. Let's go, buddy.
Oh, you get turf burn. You're
1 year old.
Evie and
Yeah.
Hendrix have turf toe at 6.
Yeah.
Daddy, my feet
My
hurt.
feet hurt. I need
Shut up.
surgery. Walk it off, kids.
Yeah,
See, even lawns are getting like, evolved.
Yeah, they are.
CFL rules.
Well, if the CFL does, I could do it too. Anyway, it has been interesting. So it's curious. I'm glad people are talking about the league. I think it will ultimately be for the better. To me, I called it sexifying the league or evolving. So we'll see. And the purists are upset. And I'm glad that we're talking about it. And it's good that they need to be heard. And for the most part, I think the changes right now, I don't think need to be walked back, but we'll see. Like until you put them into practice, we'll see. So if it gets people talking about the game, if it gets people come to the stadiums, if it gets people playing fantasy sports with it, if it gets people like hooked a little bit, fantastic, because it's an older demographic that follows the CFL, and you need to bring in kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so with that comment, I think it's okay. You've made the changes. You're trying to make the game more exciting. You're trying to make it better for all the stuff that you just mentioned when it comes to the fantasy and games and all that kind of fun stuff. But then at the end of the day, you spend all this money to do it. You better put everything you possibly can into marketing the game so that younger demographic starts to come in.
Good point.
And that's the biggest issue right now. And sure, there's been times where they've had their campaigns. Like, do you remember our balls are bigger way back in the day. Like,
But that was like 30 years ago. I do remember.
But since then, like, how many really true marketing campaigns have you seen the CFL throw out there?
There was a little
push recently.
Yeah, recently there was the "This is our league" or
Yeah.
"This is Canada," and I think that was like 15 years ago, and that was like the there was this like great like montage they did with a good song. I think it was by Never Ending White Lights, which was like a indie Canadian band, and it was celebrating. I think it was around the 100th year of the Grey Cup.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this is cool. Like you're celebrating the richness of the league, but really, I mean, we've had 3 commissioners since.
Yep.
There's been an identity crisis. There's been a pandemic. The league has persevered. It lost the season. The numbers are up TV wise, from what I understand. Dusty always kind of fills us in. Revenue's up to the point where they bumped up the salary cap for the first time in a long time. I always point to the guys and girls who own the teams now, and there's legit deep pockets that own these teams where it's like they don't have to be at the whim of a corporate sponsor that is threatening to pull $200,000 in advertising anymore. It's like, okay, well, if you don't feel like your brand is in line with us because of something, we're sorry, that's too bad, but we'll move on and we'll be okay and we'll find another replacement for you.
Yeah.
Whereas, a couple of years ago, it was like, no, please don't go. We'll change. That feels like it's over.
Yeah.
I don't think, like yesterday I was saying, like it's going to appeal to all the 25 and under now, right? It's not like you're going to kind of grab the older crowd that's already obsessed with the NFL, which is good because like I see these young kids like Benny and Trevi and stuff, like for them to engage more into, like, sports is such a big thing in our culture now in this generation too. So I do believe it's going to have more viewership. With that being said, you need to make the game exciting. And again, yesterday one of my points was like more scoring.
Yep.
More touchdowns, more cheering, right? Get the crowd going.
I like hits.
Right? Yeah.
Like what here's an example. And Jazzy's right though. Like she's 100% right. Like the thrill of the game. People be like, "Oh, what was that highlight? It was CFL." Really? Oh, maybe I'll go to a game. Hopefully that happens. What do the kids that you coach look at all the time? TikTok highlights.
TikToks. That's all they ever do.
Yeah.
That's all they ever want to emulate.
What if we're seeing CFL highlights on TikTok and guys are getting absolutely destroyed with big hits, great catches, big plays? Like that's where it needs to go.
Such a good point.
Here's the thing I don't understand is why do people sit there and say, well, they gutted the rules? Like what really happened that it's so far to the other side that we can sit here and be like, they gutted the rules? I'm looking at them right now. Moving the goalpost is not gutting the rules.
No.
Shortening the end zone is not gutting the rules.
The rules
Shortening the field is not gutting the rules.
Yeah.
Modifying the rouge.
That's a rule change.
Okay, that's a rule change.
The second-
So that's one rule change.
The 35-second play clock is a rule change.
So that's 2.
Yeah.
And then moving the team benches.
The benches thing needed to happen.
Yeah.
It's
But that's
silly.
not a
Yeah.
that's not a
That's
rule
not a rule.
change.
That's a
Like, you're just-
logistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day,
The
the
field
CFL
is a
hasn't
logistic.
gutted the rules. They
the
modified
heart-
2 rules. The heart of it, like you were about
It's
to mention,
still there.
Yeah, exactly.
3 downs, waggle, yard off the ball, 12 players, 65 yards wide. Like a 20-yard end zone is ridiculous. It's deep.
Agreed.
It's so deep. Like
Yeah.
I like chaos in the end zones. And I'm being selfish.
Yes, of course. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Nathan Rourke hit the upright on a pass. And he's like, well, when he popped off and he's like, well, I hit the upright. That's on me. It would have been an interception. But it's like, that's silly. And then people point to like 2019, Cody Fajardo hitting the upright. I think it was against Winnipeg in the West Final. It's like, yeah, that's silly. Like we did it in a silly way. It wasn't like logistically, common sense wise smart. It's like why are the goalposts in the front of the end zone? I don't know. We've just kind of done it that way. Well,
And people, there's a text from Mike, the Michigan fan, and it's fair. It says the field goal post in the front of the end zone is as important as the waggle on the 3 downs, in my opinion. The missed field goal returns are just as important as the waggle on 3 downs. The field goal, missed field goal returns, punt returns will still be there. The missed field goal returns are exciting. Don't get me wrong. And unfortunately, it feels like it's a sacrifice for the greater good, if you will, in my opinion.
Hampton Steve had a question in the text line. With the field at Commonwealth getting 20 yards shorter in length, so 5 yards being removed, that's going to leave an even bigger gap between the fans and the field.
Yes.
With the upcoming renovations to the field, do you see the Elks considering removing the track around the field and or adding seating areas closer to the field?
The seating areas closer to the field is like more realistic. They have tried to do like little loge seats in the end zone area. I remember Hernan, when he went to the Elks, like invited my family. We went and sat. They were fantastic. It was fun, but it's only like maybe 100 seats, you know, or a couple hundred seats, depending on where it is. They have the tailgate areas. I know that's something that has been discussed. One thing I don't know, I don't have any info, but I know it's been discussed as well as, you know, your seats actually, Bellezy. You know how you have the party deck seats?
Yep.
That area, that north end zone, has been discussed where they would like tear the concrete out, put in like a restaurant.
Oh, cool.
Or some kind of like premium boxes type of thing. The track, which was part of the Commonwealth Games, World Track and Field Championships, Universiade, I believe, is a hindrance now. But it helped get us the stadium. I don't know how they figure it out. I don't know what their plan is. But yes, I could see them trying to figure out seating options. That's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question.
It's an expensive endeavor. Like, I think it was Ed Hervey or somebody discussed them digging down and eliminating the track, putting more rows of seats. But that costs a ton of money too. So I don't know.
What doesn't?
Things are different now that there's a private owner.
Yeah.
Maybe there's ways to work around it or figure a solution out. I don't know. I haven't heard. Nobody's told me anything.
As long as that fire truck keeps ripping around and they throw balls in stands, I don't care.
I was just thinking about that. The kids love that.
They love it.
Yeah.
I still love it.
Yeah.
I got a ball the other day and I was like, oh man, this is great.
Man,
Didn't give it to a kid, huh?
No, I gave it to my kid.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. I love being the hero too.
Yeah.
If I grab it and give it to a kid.
Did I tell you what happened? Who was it? Sam from the events team was like, Tom, do you want to throw a couple of balls? I was like, yeah, sure. He gave me 2 footballs of those little ones, and I like threw the first one because like there's like kids like waving like yeah. So I like chucked it like 10 rows up, and it came up a little bit short, and it hit this lady in the head. Yeah, but she was literally just sitting there like this. Why are you cheering? And it hit her hat. So and I was like, oh no. And I threw the other one and I walked away. Felt so bad.
The worst thing that could happen is if you get asked to do that and then you just throw an absolute lame duck and it doesn't even get there.
Yeah, just a noodle arm. Yeah.
Like you're loading up, like you're trying to put this like 30 rows up and you can't even get 10.
Oh my God.
Like, that's just shame at this point.
Legit. It's so embarrassing.
Well, that's like the boys that were playing football yesterday on the field outside. Did you see that?
I saw
did.
Benny catch one right at the road. I'm like, you know, guys,
Bit dangerous.
yeah, slightly dangerous. I mean, there is a bit of mush brain there, but I mean, hey, at least he made the catch.
He did make the catch,
did
and
make
then
the
he like
catch.
celebrated. He has
Yeah.
this like head juke kind of thing that
Yeah.
he does when he's
It's
like.
good to see the kids play.
Well, it was Reed and Jay with Benny.
It's good to see the kids. Wasn't Zach out there too?
No, not in that. Not when I saw it. I think
I
he
just
was
saw
producing.
it on the social media page. You're taking a little bit of heat right now.
Why? That's fine.
Well, somebody said, let the record show that Tom was critical of the changes yesterday, but today he's all gung-ho.
No, I wasn't.
Paycheck from Stewart cleared.
Well,
Are you getting paid, my man?
I've never met Stuart, but I'll take a paycheck happily.
Man.
Yeah.
He's
I
handing
was
out
not,
money. Let's
no,
go.
I don't think I was critical of the rule changes yesterday. I've liked them from day one.
Oh, yeah, well,
Are you sure? I was
put that on record, buddy.
putting it on the record. Yeah. Blair says you can't suck and blow at the same time. There are many reasons why the NFL is huge. They made changes and introduced fantasy football. End of day, CFL either evolves or dies.
Yes.
As you guys have said, the changes streamlined the product. It didn't sell out.
It did sell out. It changed 2 rules.
Yeah.
So if you think that's an L take, well, that's on you. But if you change 2 rules and there's 75 of them, they didn't gut it. Sounds good though.
No, I'm just glad that there's an emphasis on moving the league forward with the plan of making it bigger, better, and appreciated by a bigger audience.
Yes, but market.
Yeah.
Market to the younger
Market the
generation.
crap out of it. Yeah.
And get them going. Make it make more family friendly.
Yeah.
Capture new audience because that's the way that you're going to propel it forward.
Yes.
So you could have kept the changes all you wanted, regardless of the situation. You still have to market it. So you moved it, you changed it, you tried to streamline it. Here we are today.
The marketing still.
The marketing needs to
Lackluster.
improve. I think that's the biggest issue of the whole thing.
Yeah. They've done a couple of things, like having it on CTV has been good. Because I was talking to Mike and Nikki from Ice House yesterday, and Mike's like, I don't have cable anymore, so I
Yeah.
don't have TSN. I can't
And
watch
young
it.
kids don't have it, hence your TikTok take.
Yeah.
On the highlights, like I know, like yes, sure, we watch, Sports Center or whatever. That's how we may get our highlights. But this young generation, they're online. They're watching YouTube.
Yep.
They're watching TikTok.
Yep.
The reels are for our generation. Let's be honest, we're cool still. But yeah, like that, that's fast.
that is true.
It's innovative again, right?
I hate TikTok. I hate it with a passion. I hate Snapchat.
It's the worst.
Guess what
I
I've
don't
been
have
forcing myself to learn?
What?
TikTok and Snapchat.
Really?
Like, yeah.
At 40.
What do you?
Well, until yesterday, in my 30s.
You could have had it all the way up until yesterday. And then when you turned 40, you got to let that go. But now you're getting involved?
Yeah.
What spurred this on?
Adapting with the times.
Because it's content.
Yes.
And it's
Adapting with the times. You could have adapted years ago. You could have adapted all through your 30s. You didn't do that. Now at 40, you want to
it's
adapt?
kind of we're getting forced to do that now, though, Bellezy.
Did you have to wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror, and be like, "Man, I'm 40"?
He doesn't
this why
look
you're adapting?
40. Give him a break.
No,
thought you were
'cause
my
when-
friend.
'cause
It's
when
his
I
birthday
turned,
week.
No.
Yeah.
When I turned 40, he was all over me. So
No,
it's
I
coming right
wasn't.
back.
Oh, okay,
yes,
fair.
you
I was
did.
very supportive
Not a
of you.
chance you were.
I was so
And it's
supportive
no
of
different
him.
than you yesterday. I was chirping her at the table, and Maddie's like, "Whoa, take it easy on Jazzy." And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Jazzy, at 7:30 in the morning, you were lighting me up. You better show up, Mr. Sleep on the Couch. I got kids." And I'm like,
We get it.
"What the hell?"
Yeah, kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so smoke is getting returned to you too.
Yeah, then Maddie looked at me and he's like, "Hey,
He's like, "Oh yeah, you deserve that." Yeah.
Good on Manny for defending you. That's very nice of him, actually.
Yeah, Maddie's really nice when he's out of the office.
He's yeah.
Yes, there is a corporate Manny and a personal Manny.
Yeah.
He'll come in here and be like, please stop laughing. That's too much. Keep it down.
You're laughing too loud.
It's before 10 a.m.
Yeah,
Please keep it
exactly.
down. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Self-involved.
Yeah.
I know. Are we back? We're back. Anyway.
We're live.
Yeah. So I'm like TikTok wise, like I don't know how to interact with it properly. Mm-hmm. It pisses me off. Like I see stuff that I don't like. That I'm like, why is it being shown to me? But I get it because I'm not saying who, but my buddy with the Oil Kings was like, we showed around a prospect and showed him the locker room, showed him our facilities. This and that. Maddie, we're good.
Thank you, Maddie.
Thank you, Maddie.
you.
Bye, Maddie.
And that's where babies
Maddie's
come from.
fixing-
That's what we were
and
talking
that's
about.
How we were born. No. Anyway, we were saying like the TikTok the TikTok thing. Like he goes, so we're showing this potential prospect around, and some of the guys that are on the team are working out, and they see this kid getting a tour, and
usually, like if you're a player on the team, I would assume you'd be like, who the hell is this guy, right? And they're like, that's the kid from TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
That was the comment that was passed on. I'm like, the kid from TikTok. And my buddy goes, yeah. All of his highlights in minor hockey,
they're all on TikTok.
And he's like sick, and everybody knows him. He's the next guy because of self-promotion. So like, if we are not, me at 40, not embracing TikTok and Snapchat, it's like, well, okay, Grandpa, like you can do Facebook and Twitter, which I hate, or you can figure out the new stuff, the new.
But, yeah. TikTok just our league puts all like our stuff on TikTok, and it's cool, but it makes our jobs as coaches so hard.
Why?
Because
why?
Okay, so you're a kid, you're a hockey player, you're aspiring to become, an NHL player, and all you see is highlights of Connor McDavid dancing four guys, or McKinnon doing the same thing, or Draisaitl, whatever he's doing. And then kids always try to emulate those stars. But the reality is that 90% of the league can't play like that and doesn't play like that. And
so as a coach, you get frustrated because you see,
because as a coach, you sit back and you're like, okay, we're gonna do like line rushes, and you're trying to get it so that guys share the puck. They're using the width of the ice, but then the one guy gets it and he tries to go 1-on-4, turns it over, and then they're like slamming their stick, and you're like,
what did you think was going to happen?
All you have to do was move the puck to a guy that's wide open, continue on, get it back, but you don't see that in the highlights.
True.
You see the highlight reel goals,
the
all
sexy
the time.
play, because you get a 10-second clip.
Yeah.
Right.
You see that. You see the celebrations. Like the celebrations with these kids, unbelievable. They're great.
Yeah, it's
but
a bit much.
That's what you see.
Yeah.
So you see, here's a highlight reel goal. Here's a celebration. So what do? They emulate all of that. But here's the other stuff, the other
Amazing.
90 to 95% of the game that you're not even watching.
Yeah.
You're seeing that because of TikTok and it's Reels and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And this like goes into other factors of how people watch your Instagram life or whatever, and they're like, wow, what a great life, or like perfect
90%
wife.
of this BS.
Yeah, and this is such a good point. Like, see, even in like these reels, hockey, whatever, like it's not real. It's not real. It's not 100%, roses and rainbows. Like there is
and gumdrops.
Yeah, like there's negative sides to everything, right? It's not all picture perfect.
Hello Hockey returns this Saturday, by the way, 10 to noon on Saturdays. And what do we hear from player development guys?
That they're more skilled than ever,
but
the hockey IQ is less than it's been.
Because, like Jazzy was saying, they're watching highlights. Yeah. They don't watch games.
They don't study the games.
It's incredible. And you go, that makes sense. The guys and girls coming up now, you're describing, like you're teaching kids move the puck. Don't go 1-on-4.
You're teaching them.
That sounds so simplistic.
Yeah, no doubt.
But it's like, well, Dad or Mom, I saw so-and-so do it on TikTok. I'm going to go 1-on-4. I'm going to try to do the same thing. Hey, that's so rare.
It's the points era.
Sure.
Right? Like you think about hockey, what it used to be, and you could impact the game in a different way. Like still today, like the game has changed, but it hasn't really changed at all. Your top line guys, you're putting up points. Your bottom line guys, you got to impact the game somehow.
Yeah.
But it was more predominant back in the day where if I was in a Connor McDavid, I'd have to find a way to make an impact. So
correct.
Whether that was me going out and just hitting everything that moved, or I had to go fight for, guys that had to go fight or do different things, you found a way to be there in the game, to make an NHL roster. But right now, because of the TikTok and because of some of these other things that you see, it's become so point focused that, and it sounds weird when I say this, but almost every player has become the same.
And that's not good.
And so when you see a guy that's willing, who's like, let's call it 6 feet, but he's willing to throw the body and go to the net hard, you're like, he's a power forward. You're like, he's not a power forward.
No, he's just a mucker.
He's just a guy that is willing to do things that other guys aren't.
Yeah.
And so that's where the game is kind of gone, especially when you see it in minor hockey. Like I was scouting the Alberta Cup last May, and I was sitting there, I'm like, man, like they're all the same. You know the top guys because the top guys are they're way better. But all the other guys, you're like, you can't pick between one, two, or three.
Interesting.
And then all of a sudden, when a guy just runs a guy, you're like, love him.
Like that guy. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, I always just want to hear my name on the PA system. So I try to get points.
Oh,
or
okay.
you get a penalty or something. Like you
ignite something in you to be like, I want to do better.
Well, I just want to,
You just want to be on the score sheet.
You want to be on the score.
Yeah.
You want to be on the score sheet. Yeah. And it's like some nights you're not gonna. It's like, well, I can't score tonight, or this team for whatever reason, or I'm playing like crap, so I'm gonna go hit somebody. I'm gonna go throw an elbow. I'm gonna hurt someone, which is awful.
I was going to say, that's in Tommy's personal life and on the ice.
Whatever. But that was the thing. Like, I want to hear my name on the PA.
Yeah, so I don't know if you heard that Spit and Chicklets episode with Zenon Konopka.
No.
Zenon Konopka, like when he played junior, he was a pretty skilled hockey player. He ended up going, I think said he went down to the East Coast Hockey League, and he had a coach that was really old school. And like he played in this game, and he wasn't accomplishing much. He wasn't doing much. He thought he played like crap, but then he decided to go fight. And the coach brought him in after the game and was like, man, you played unreal. He's like, you thought I played good? He goes, yeah. You went out, you fought, you affected the game. And so then he's like, yeah, I just started fighting all the time because anytime I played bad, coach thought I played amazing, and I kept playing. But then that just shows you everything. Back before, like now that it's changed a little bit, you could find a way through it. And he's made it all the way to the NHL because he figured out what his role was. So he turned from being a skilled guy into a hard-nosed mucking grind type player that was unbelievable on faceoffs. I think he's got one of the records of faceoff percentages.
He's good because he was kind of a tough guy too, right? Yeah.
And so that guy made it to the NHL. And when he got to the NHL and you watch him play, you're like, he doesn't got any skill. But he had lots of skill. But he just adapted. And that's the way that guys would separate themselves. And right now, you don't see that in minor hockey. You
To
don't
me,
see
that's
guys
concerning.
doing that. Now, obviously, you can't fight, but you know what I mean?
Fighting.
Yeah, too bad you can't have like to see like the bad stuff, like you were saying, like them like throwing their sticks on the ice or being upset. Like
I feel like there are a lot of whiners. Whiners have become more prominent in hockey.
Yeah.
But you would have a better feel for that.
And if you showcased it, perhaps you'd look at it and be like, I don't want to be that person.
I would hope so.
Obviously, you're not going to do it for your own company, but I'm saying like in general, right?
Are the kids whiners now?
Depends who you get. You can obviously, like as a coach, you can stop that from happening pretty quickly.
I would.
No whining.
No whining.
No whining. Don't talk to the ref. I'll talk to the ref. Trust me, I'll talk to the ref when I want to. I'm more than happy to.
It's kind of fun.
I actually told my team that the other day because we took a penalty. Like a guy cross-checked another guy right in the face.
Yeah.
And there was like three guys who were like, what's that? And I look, I'm like, guys, he cross-checked him in the face. That's a penalty. And I said, you know what? Come in. So they come in. I said, you guys stop talking to the refs. Stop whining. Your guys' job is to play. My job is to talk to the ref.
Yeah.
If I think I need to talk to the ref, trust me, I will be the first person to jump up and talk to the ref, and I want to talk to the ref.
Respect that.
You guys just go out and play. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry, coach. Like, well, don't say sorry. Just like focus on the game. You're not playing very well right now. So here we are.
Bag skate. Can't even do that anymore.
Well,
780-218-9999. Get to the nasty chat as well. This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. Tom Gazzola, Shawn, Belle, Jasmine, Sidhu with you. Hangout headlines are brought to you by the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Got a few weeks left to golf. The days are getting shorter. The weather is getting cooler, but the conditions are still great. All right, Jazzy.
So
Where do you wanna go?
Frank Cervalli said that Oilers are working on an extension with Wallman right now.
Yes.
Podkolzin, what are your thoughts on his contract?
great.
Yes.
Yeah. Top six forward.
Yeah. Oilers beat the Oilers beat. Okay.
I have to go. You guys do the
Stir
show.
the pot.
They do,
Stir
you know?
the pot.
Yeah.
There it is. Stir the pot.
But 2.95 million for 3 years. That's it. I don't think I saw anybody. I didn't really look for reaction, but
Yeah, like
that's
no
where the cap
negatives.
is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's moved up. Like a grinder that's supposed to be a bottom six guy.
Yep.
Who might have made like $1 million, $1.5 million now. The
Yeah,
money's
it's
gone up.
good for him. He's earned it.
Yeah,
so that's
absolutely.
good. Wallman getting him done would be a good thing as well. And then, you're taking care of all the business because you're trying to sign guys and keep guys in your roster, and hopefully you get McDavid done and go from there.
I think they will still.
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah.
I had somebody come up to me in Calgary, oddly enough. I say that facetiously. Come up to me and be like so convinced in their mind, he's leaving, right? And I was like, what? Yeah, you don't know? Like he's leaving. I'm like, pardon me? Like how would you know? Like you don't live in Edmonton. You have very limited affiliation to the franchise.
Yeah.
You don't really know the people who are
Nobody
dealing with.
knows.
Yeah,
Sources.
yeah. And
Who are your sources?
And I was told like,
That
oh,
guy.
he's leaving. I'm like, I just said, with all due respect, it doesn't hurt my feelings if he leaves or not. I would prefer he stays for the sake of the fan base and the city, but I don't believe you for a single second. And like you can throw whatever reason or whatever quote unquote source you have, it's not better than anything I have.
Yeah.
Sorry. And I was blown away by that person's confidence and assuredness. Oh, you don't know he's leaving? I'm like, sorry, man. Like, who are you? You think you know? Like, no, nobody really knows, but it's silly to me.
Attaboy. Let him know.
It's so silly. All of it is
You're
silly.
a grown ass man, Tommy.
You're a grown-ass man.
You're 40.
That's what they tell me. Anyway.
What do you guys think of the new players so far? What do you think?
I know
it's preseason.
I've been to a game and a skate.
Is there anybody that's jumped off the page for you
No.
within those 2 games?
No. That's why it's good to have you here because what does it matter anymore? We had people texting in on Monday saying, like, what do you guys think of the position battles? Who are some guys that you think might
Is
make
there
the
position
team?
battles?
No, there are none.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
And you, as a refresher, you've told this story on Hello Hockey, but when you signed with the Oilers,
Oh, Jesus.
you came from the Habs,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And you and Rich Pedio,
There was supposed to be competition.
please explain. Like,
There was
listen
supposed
to
to be
this, Chad. I don't know if you've read this,
competition.
Chad.
There was supposed to be a battle. It was an open tryout.
Yes.
So the Oilers, I think, had their 7 defensemen, whatever, maybe 8, but it was like, hey, we're a team in transition. We're rebuilding. We're doing all these things. And so we get to tryout. Everybody's pumped about it. And I would say that myself and Rich Pedio were probably in the running. We were in that, let's say, 10 defensemen.
Yes.
I thought I was good, but I thought Rich Pedio was like,
He had a great camp
he had a great camp.
Yeah.
He should have made the hockey team.
just because of performance in
Yes,
training camp.
based on
and
how he
preseason.
played in training camp.
Yes.
So then, I ended up. I think I tweaked my back. I played the first game, didn't play again until the last game, and I think we played like 6 games that year.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in Calgary. I had a really good last game. Get called in the room, whatever, to have our speech. Blah blah blah. So then they give us our immigration form, but on the immigration form in the left-hand side, it had all the players that were getting sent down and when it was filed. And it was filed like 3 weeks to a month before camp even started. So it didn't matter how good of a camp we had. Every single player that got sent down was on that list.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, it's already set in stone what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had like 6 or 7 one-way contracts at that time on defense. So it's like, this is not an open competition.
It's not. And that's why when people ask, like, oh, do you think so? And they're talking about Murray brought up some Finnish defenseman that had a great year last year and looks good. And he's like, do you think he has an outside chance to make the team? I was like, no, absolutely not. And Murray's
Now
like,
he might
really?
get called up later.
Sure, exactly.
Right? Maybe he goes down on the farm. He plays really well.
Yeah.
Right. To the point where he's too good for the farm. Now he's going to come up. He'll get maybe 1 or 2 games. And if he showcases himself really well, maybe something might change.
Yeah.
But this roster to start the season is going to be the roster that they have penciled in already.
There is no competition for spots anymore. It's over.
Yeah.
Like that era has died. It's gone.
Because, like, yeah, I'd say before there was maybe 1 or 2 spots that might have been open. Like when I was in Minnesota, Cal Clutterbuck made it. I don't think he was supposed to, but Klutz came in and literally hit everything that moved. He was unbelievable, and he made it out of camp. But that may have been the last time I've seen that. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, it's been pretty much status quo.
Yeah. Your contract is a tell where you're going to be.
Yeah.
Essentially. Like Ike Howard and Matt Savoy, those are the guys that will, quote unquote, make the team out of camp.
Yeah.
David Tomasek, like his one-way contract, people are like, oh, Tomasek's really impressing. Good. That's great. Like you're watching him and you're liking what you're seeing. That's great. They probably expect him to be on the team or up and down at some point, you know? And right now, the way it's going and what they've said, he's going to be on the team, sounds like. Let's see how he does.
Yeah.
Reluctantly or not, like I know people joke that I don't like plucking obscure Europeans out of a Swedish elite league, but it sounds like he's going to be on the team. So let's see how he does.
Yeah, there's always guys, though. Like, I mean, there's always players that are in those European leagues that are good enough to play in the NHL. The biggest one is, like, I remember a buddy of mine, Chris Lee, he went to Magnitogorsk. And
Yes.
Magnitogorsk had a salary cap or a salary on their team that was like, it mimicked the NHL. And there was like 2 or 3 Russians that he said that were good enough that they could have easily came over and played. They just didn't want to because they were making so much money over there. Mm-hmm. So it happens. And if guys are willing to decide, you know what, I want to try to make the NHL, and not everybody does that. Not everybody's like, especially in Europe, because guys get comfortable and, you know, you're selling out buildings of 15,000 and you're at home and you become like a hero in your country. They don't want to leave to go, oh yeah, I'm making 15 million here, but now I'm going to go make $1 million there and nobody knows me. And
That could be
that
gone
stuff
tomorrow.
happens in Europe, right? So, you know, I think that I'm hoping Tomasek will be good. You never know because it is a very different game. The ice is bigger. It's way more puck possession over there versus what it is here. But he did a good job in a league that is super defensive, and he was fairly offensive. So
He led the league in scoring. Jazzy, what do you got?
I was going to let you guys know that last night I was chirping Bellezy because the Dolphins are 0-3. Shifting gears to NFL because I really want
Let's
to talk.
shift to the NFL.
I really want to talk NFL.
Let's go.
Your Cardinals, they
Tough loss. Yeah,
Yeah.
walk-off loss to the 49ers, whatever.
They were playing tomorrow against the Seahawks on Thursday nighter.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I mean, the Cardinals are kind of just like a middle of the pack team. Like they're okay.
Yeah.
how's Marvin doing?
Good. Him and Kyler have a very good rapport, evidently. They worked on it. They didn't get that. I mean, they had to work on their relationship as wide receiver 1 and QB 1. And I don't know. Hopefully that. I still, like, I'm reluctant about Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I'm really reluctant. So.
Yeah. I mean, who cares? The Colts are 3-0.
Yeah, what the
We
hell?
all knew that was coming. We all knew that was coming.
Daniel Jones, baby. He just need to get away from the Giants, and I'm happy that he is our quarterback. The poor Colts in their quarterback graveyard is finally looking up for them, you know?
With Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Yeah, with Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's only one person here that's undefeated from their teams. So I need to bring that up. What do you think Miami's going to do? Are they going to fire the coach or what?
I think there's going to be some patience. I think they are doing a slight rebuild. They brought in a lot of younger players. I think their entire draft class from this past year is actually playing. So there's going to be some growing pains. And I think the biggest problem with Miami right now is that the play calling is too much. Like there's too much motion and there's too much just nonsense. Like there needs to be more running of the ball.
Yeah, Tua throws short passes.
Well, and they're not taking those chances. But the problem is like you've got an offensive line that can't protect for more than 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So you have to try to get the ball out as quickly as you possibly can. And they know that the Dolphins are trying to throw over the middle. And so they just clog the middle.
Yeah.
And if you're in an offense that is a first read and scheme open your first read through the middle and you clog it, well, now you're expecting that guy to be there, but now there's guys in the lane and you have to start throwing outside. And so based on the scheme, that doesn't work. And so now guys are just sitting on it. Like I watched the game against Buffalo and he threw this ball and I'm like, why would you throw that? It was crunch time. I think there was 2 minutes left. He threw an interception. I'm like, what? Like, that's insane. But then once again, I heard Kurt Warner talking about it.
Great Cardinal quarterback.
And I was like,
by the way.
okay, this makes sense because
Handsome man. Yeah.
that's what they schemed open. They tried to have a switch where they could move the defender off the ball. And if you're a team that watches video, well, guess what? Here's the exact play. They're going to try to pull you outside of the hash marks. This guy's going to rotate in. He's going to throw that ball right away. So the defender just stepped in front and c'est la vie.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of enjoy the drama that's happening with the Dolphins, and I find Mike McDaniel to be a very awkward individual.
There's no.
That
Is
didn't
there is there drama with the Dolphins? Or
Yeah,
they just
everybody's
suck?
waiting
me?
for them to get.
Or do they just suck?
You're being sarcastic.
What's going on with Tyreek?
Nothing.
Yeah, like,
Nothing. There's nothing going on at all. They just suck.
Yeah,
There's
they
no
do.
drama.
They do suck. But they did have a good game with the Bills. Give them that. Obviously, they did not win, but it's
Surprisingly good game.
not like, surprisingly
I thought they were
good game.
gonna
right?
get their asses kicked.
Yeah,
And
that was
they
a
did.
must
Well,
win.
the
for
problem
them,
is
though.
they are a better team that they're showing, but they're making dumb decisions. Like, go get an offensive line. It might help. Look at Justin Herbert. All of a sudden, he didn't have an offensive line. Now he's got one. He's also with, what's her name? And this guy's like a stud, bona fide stud right now.
Who's Justin Herbert with?
Madison Beer,
Who's that?
TikTok girl.
Oh yeah, all those.
I'm
memes.
learning
That's
about
stunning.
this.
That's stunning. She's
Madison
really hot.
what? Let me look
Madison
this up.
Beer.
Madison Beer?
Yeah.
Do you know her? Jazzy?
No, I don't. I just saw her on Twitter with all the like ever since we've been dating.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw those too.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Holy.
She is really beautiful.
Yeah. She's a rocket.
Tommy,
I'm just looking.
40 years old.
Casino dealer Jay said that. Jonathan Taylor's big impact on the team. He is. He was actually the 4th running back of the week. I think I was telling you that. Yeah, last night, right? Like, yeah, absolutely.
It almost
She has
makes
great
sense.
teeth.
Oh, Jesus. It almost makes sense that if you have a quarterback that is trying to rebuild his image or has some stuff going on, that you have a bona fide running back with a really good offensive line, man, it does wonders. It's crazy how that works.
Funny
It's
that.
almost like it's been tried, true, tested formula.
Protect the quarterback. Usually good things happen.
Obviously, right? Also, Carly Ursay Gordon. She's the daughter of the owner that passed away.
Jim Irsay.
Yeah, of the Colts, and she's been on the field with the mic
Headset.
and the headset. She's been completely involved with the team too, and that is girl power that I love to see because I feel like she's my spirit animal. Because if I owned the team, that'd be me too. Not like Bill Belichick's girlfriend by any means, but
The funniest thing about Belichick, like the first game that they got their asses kicked, and they had that video of the girlfriend going up to him, and people were like, "Oh, she's asking for money for chicken nuggets."
yeah, I
And was
love that.
That's rude, but
Probably
funny.
true.
Yeah, Ursay's daughter,
Yeah,
like her listening in. I appreciate
real
that.
deal.
Yeah.
Great fits.
I
too.
thought it was a really smart comment by her because it is true. Like, I'm not going to say that I think owners should be more involved because I don't think a lot of owners truly want to be involved at that level.
It can
Like
be a
Jerry
problem.
Jones?
It can be, right? Like Jerry, for example.
President, GM.
Gal ass.
But
I kept saying that last night. Maddie was gonna be, stop it because DVD was around. So I kept saying, sorry.
too much. No,
Continue.
it's all good.
Okay,
I was
Jerry.
just gonna say, like, based on what her comment was, it's pretty smart. Like, you want to know you're spending a lot of money on these guys. You're
Yeah.
right? Like, you want to know if they're full of BS.
Right.
So let me know who's doing it. Because if we're gonna cut a player, but he's actually doing it right, and the coach is the one that's messing up, well, to me, it's smart business. because we talked about this, a couple last week with Brandt, talking about protecting our assets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what owners should do, protect their assets. So it's a performance-related one.
Like, she's not going in and hitting the talk button on the microphone and be like, no, let's not run that play. She's not doing that. She's just listening, right?
Listening, right?
She's observing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's smart. Now, is there going to be a lot of other owners that are going to follow suit? Probably not. But I mean, it's interesting.
It's her team.
And passionate.
yeah.
I find that just lovely, right? Like it would be a dream come true to do that.
What else?
Lost my train of thought.
You said you had like a bunch of stuff that you want to hit
I
on
do, because
today.
I already talked a lot about CFL yesterday, so I have my notes that rolled over.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons is not going to get a tribute from Jerry Jones, apparently.
Shocking.
And that game will be
That's
interesting.
super shocking. I'm actually looking forward to that game.
Yeah.
So am I.
Now, okay. Outside of, I think DVD's a Cowboys fan.
Yeah,
Huge Cowboys
he
fan.
is.
So outside of DVD and Pags,
Also a Cowboys fan.
Interesting.
who do you actually want to see win more? Like,
I quite
removing
frankly
those two.
don't care.
I kind of want to see Micah Parsons go off.
Which he's going to.
I don't think he is going to.
He's going to kill Dak?
I just want to see him go off and have like a 15 tackle, 2 interception, 1 forced fumble night.
Stare down
and then
the owner's
him
booth.
just like stare down the owner's booth. I want to see him go off. But then there's the other side of me that just wants to see Dak go off, and they make him completely irrelevant just to hear what Jerry Jones has to say. Because you know that he's the type of guy, if they do that, he would immediately say something.
He's going to say something regardless. He's the ultimate salesman, right? Did you watch the
I
documentary?
did. He is the ultimate salesman.
He's just the
But
sales
he's also
guy.
a bit petty.
No,
He's
kid.
old,
not a-
as,
and
he's
not a
old
bit.
as hell, too.
Yeah.
His ego means more to him than the team.
100%.
Nailed it.
So like, okay, so if the Cowboys go in, they walk all over the Packers, and Micah Parsons has nothing to do with the game, do you think Jerry's first comment is like, see, told you didn't need him?
Yeah, I think he says something like
they
that.
would stoke the fire so good.
Yeah. Or if he pops off, Jerry will still like slag him.
Yeah, it'll be tough. I'm looking forward to that matchup.
Good. See, that's just drama.
Storylines galore.
I'm here for that.
Minus 6.5. It's just basically a touchdown.
The
right?
Packers are.
Yeah, favored minus 6.5, and
really?
Dallas is at home.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah,
That's even better because it's in Dallas.
yeah.
No,
That's the
I'm
tribute- hence the
flipping
tribute
it now.
video. Yeah.
I want Micah to go off because the fans will go bananas.
The tribute video thing is interesting because I remember when the Oilers would do a tribute video for everybody. They did one for David Prawn and Mark Arcobello. Remember Arco? You played with him.
I did, yeah.
Great guy.
I was about to chirp, but I was no, don't do that.
I was like, Arco, what'd you take at Yale? Poli-sci. Don't ask me about politics. All right, let's do this interview.
Tribute videos, one clip. Tough.
Yeah, that'd be.
No, Arco was good though.
He was a good player. He
good.
was itty bitty, but he was a good player.
Itty-bitty.
The tribute video, like I think it's more fan talk. Like you don't owe anything to the player,
No,
really.
it should be reserved for guys that have spent a long time there and become prominent figures for those particular teams.
Yes.
I don't think you need to be doing it for everybody. Now, in the world of the Micah Parsons one, I understand why they're not going to do it because the way that the way that the drama behind
Yeah.
it all.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Yeah.
It is too soon.
Yeah.
a
Wait till
wound.
that thing dies
Yeah, it's
down.
like week 5.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Fair in that sense. Yeah.
It's fine. Just if you're Micah Parsons, go and crush Dak and make a bunch of tackles and stare down the bench and the owner's booth. And if you're the Cowboys, beat him. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, actually, like, if his video came up, do you honestly think, like, the Cowboys fans are going to be like,
Yes.
they're
Yeah,
only
I
going to
do.
be
Yes,
like,
I do.
screw this
No.
guy.
No,
Like,
I think they
he
like
left
him.
us.
He wanted to
Yeah.
stay.
Yeah.
And so I don't think if he had a tribute video, I think the whole stadium would be going nuts for him.
How did people react to
Yeah.
Ryan Smith when he got traded and it was a battle between him and Kevin Lowe? They loved him.
Yeah, devastated.
Right.
I'll never forget my mom. That was her favorite player and her biggest like heartthrob. She was devastated. I'm a child watching my mom. Like that's my dad is sitting there.
That's how they feel about Micah.
Yeah.
But he was only there for a few years, though.
Yeah, but he was so
thing.
good.
Yeah.
I know. Generational.
And yeah, he's generational, and he didn't want to leave. So
Smitty didn't want to leave.
they fully were. They're fully on Micah's side.
Yeah.
But another team needs to be 0-4 with my Dolphins. So
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks when you suck.
actually, we're going to be 1-3 because we're going to beat the Jets.
I like how you consider yourself part of the team. We.
Yeah, I am part of the team, Tom. You got issues with it?
I do.
I gotta say
I'm 40 now, okay? So are you. It's time to grow up.
I'm sure the Jets and I'm sure the Jets and Dolphins will be so compelling as one of the main.
Isn't that a Monday nighter?
Yeah, it is. With
Woof.
Bengals and Broncos after.
Portions of this hour brought to you by the High Product
How about
Marketing.
no?
Check them out, thehighproductmarketing.com. They bring the buzz. And if you're looking for merchandise, they are the official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Gazzola, Belle, and Sidhu with you on the Hangout. All right, what did you want to talk about?
There's
Let's
lots
go.
of
You
stuff.
have like a little.
Dolphins are -2.5 that day, just so you know. So maybe you got a shot.
How?
I know. And well, Dolphins are at home.
Because they're actually okay, guys. I know they haven't played well, but they're okay.
So
They're not terrible.
okay, let's talk about quickly for a second then. Russell Wilson, I was gonna say Westbrook, is now the backup,
Yeah,
Yeah.
rightfully so.
right?
He's done.
He's so washed up. Do you guys actually feel bad for him?
No.
No.
I've never liked him, so I'm a little biased.
I liked him when he was in Seattle.
Russ.
Let's cook math. The nasty said math.
Danger Russ was he had a good career.
Yeah.
And he's been still banging it out. Like, so I don't feel bad for him at all. Like, times have changed. And unfortunately now, like, you just haven't produced the way that maybe they wanted you to.
Yeah.
And you've got a young quarterback waiting in the wings. So if you're not producing, you're not playing well, you might as well put this young guy in, allow him to make those exact same mistakes, because eventually he'll just grow and learn from them and become better. So no point having the veteran in if that's the case.
To me, I lost my not appreciation, maybe a bit of respect for Russ during his Denver time.
Why?
Remember, like they're saying he had his own coach with him and his team around him, and they had to be on the plane. And when Sean Payton went in, he's like, "Get out of here." He's like, "You can't have that." You remember he was working out on the flights and stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, he was just
I didn't know that.
he was
That's so
hamming it
Like
up.
Yeah.
weird stuff. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, are you doing this for show?
Right.
Like, I understand trying to set an example, but like, hey, maybe,
Yeah, I mean, after the Seahawks, he went downhill for me.
yeah, like it was.
Yeah, the whole
Pittsburgh was
let's
whatever.
ride thing was getting a little bit
Oh,
much.
so bad.
He was like, always like, Denver, let's ride.
Let's
I'm like,
ride.
oh my God.
Let's ride.
Yeah.
That guy is like mistaken identity everywhere. Yeah. Right? You know what I'm saying?
I think in Denver, he was trying to make it a little bit about him.
Yeah.
And they were just not a good franchise. But like the way that him and Peyton went at each other was crazy.
Well, Sean Payton told him, like, get your guys out of here. Like, no, they're not welcome. You don't have your own quarterback coach.
Yeah.
You use our guys. There's a bit of phoniness.
Yeah.
Fake.
Well, there's definitely fake there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
So there's that.
So I'm okay with it.
All right.
Jackson Dart. Let's go.
Yeah, whoever that is. Let's see.
Wasn't it weird, like, the way they were rotating the two of them the other day?
No.
Okay. Just asking.
Yeah, I think the Giants are like one of those teams lately that's just been perpetually bad. Since Eli retired, it's been just downhill.
Yeah,
And
Jets
so
and
it's time
Giants.
to get a new franchise quarterback. They thought they had that in Daniel Jones, and it didn't work out. But very similar to they didn't have an offensive line. They had a good running back, but at that time he was getting hurt all the time.
Yeah.
And so then they just left this guy out to pasture. Like,
He's doing good in Philly, by the way.
what does Philly have? An unbelievable
championship?
starting line.
Yeah, probably gonna win another one this year.
Unbelievable
Yeah.
offensive line. So now you got Saquon doing all sorts of craziness. Like, it just, man, it kind of goes hand in hand. I can't figure it out.
I don't know if like I forgot the player's name, but I think they drafted an O-liner, and I think he's like 400 pounds or something almost, like something just.
That was the guy in Tampa where he couldn't work out and he had to like just walk around and to try to get underweight. Is that the guy you're talking about?
Oh no! Oh gosh!
And then they cut him anyway?
Don't have time to research. It was like
What did I miss here?
Yeah.
I don't know. They just got him this week against Tampa Bay, so they got him against Tampa, and they're probably going to cut
just
him.
a big
after
fat
the game.
guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy. I think
Massive.
he was
Not
in
400. I think he's like 300 pounds.
I think he was in Tampa.
Yeah.
And this guy might literally have been 400 pounds, but I can't remember if he was a nose tackle, but
How do you move somebody like that?
they basically deemed him overweight in that he needed to lose
No way.
weight so that he could then participate in team drills. So they kept him through the entire training camp, and there'd be so many videos of him on Twitter or X where he's like
TikTok.
not TikTok, where he's like pushing around like the sleds or he's carrying some of like the tackling dummies, and he's just walking around, moping around, and then all of a sudden, right at the end of the camp, like not even to start it, they just like, Kate, you're out.
I can't believe he actually lasted that long.
It was actually impressive, but it sucked watching the guy because you're like, well, hold the phone. If you put him part of team drills in that Florida heat,
Like that's you're asking for a jammer.
he's probably immediately going to lose weight.
Yeah, he's gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I feel like he's played football long enough to know whether that's going to happen or not.
Oh my god, that's messed up, dude. Tampa re-signed him to counter the tush push this week.
Oh, okay. Thank you. There you go.
text comes in, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that.
He's 464.
464.
Avery just messaged that in the nasty chat.
My God.
Who is this guy?
tall?
That boy is tick.
Let's look.
Tick.
So he's with Tampa.
Yeah, with Tampa.
Okay, I gotta look this up. How
Yeah.
about
Desmond Watson.
Desmond
Desmond?
Watson.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
I
you,
wanna see
Avery.
this.
Do you have a height on this guy? Desmond.
Like, that's actually insane. 464 pounds. He's going to be at the bottom of that tush push and just getting
22.
Big Des, as
6'6".
he's known.
Yeah.
6'6".
Yeah.
Oh, he's well within his range.
Attaboy.
464.
22 years old.
But okay, so
Holy
Tampa knows that they
He's so cute.
What?
Tampa knew what they were doing when they drafted him. That's the thing
Okay.
that I don't understand, though.
Like,
Okay,
come on, Bellezy, look at that.
he was that size when they drafted him, though. It's like when you walk up, you don't do your research. You was like, I'm going to throw a dart at the board. Oh, Desmond Watson. Well, no, you knew how big he was when you drafted him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And
I don't
it doesn't
know,
look like
like-
he's all muscle either.
No, obviously he's.
I told you that boy's tick. Tommy, it's not fat. It's 2025. It's tick.
I can't say tick.
2025, we say thick.
I can't say tick. He's a fat
That
guy.
boy's tick, man. You can't say fat.
You can say tick, but he's fat. I'm sorry, he's fat.
He's a big boy.
He is not in shape.
Well, round is a shape.
Round as a shape. It's true.
He's certainly plump.
But he's gonna do you
could
think he's
eat
actually gonna
He could eat the other guys on the
you
team.
think is a
Look at this.
I see him.
I
Yeah,
know,
he's a
he looked-
monster. He's gonna immediately stop the tush push by himself.
I don't know what what to say to you guys. Like, this guy's fat. He's just a
Stop
fat
it.
dude.
Don't
Thick.
shame him.
He's
Yeah.
tick.
Thank you.
As Bellezy
Thank
says.
you.
Like,
That's where it's at.
I'm concerned for Desmond Watson.
Watch him
I'm
just get
concerned
so
for the other
jacked.
team
He's
because
just a
he's going to
kid.
go in and he's going to dominate the line of scrimmage.
I hope so, for his
So
sake.
too.
6'6",
Interesting to watch.
5 bills. You're not moving him.
I wouldn't even go.
Okay, a couple of texts have
try.
come in. Old man Tommy using those boomer words. He wasn't drafted. He was a camp invite. Tampa signed him to counter the tush push.
Thank you.
If Desmond Watson was standing in front of me, I have a feeling you wouldn't say that to his face, Tommy. Probably not, because he would like go like this, and I would die.
This is very true.
Yeah, he's like 7 inches taller and 200 pounds heavier
Man,
than
I
me.
would use this guy in any situation I could.
He'd make you look small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bellezy's huge.
Yeah.
He would definitely do that. But I would be I'm fully invested on the Desmond Watson train. I want to see him play. I want to see him dominate the line of scrimmage because I'd be so curious, how are you going to counteract a guy that big?
With speed.
Could you imagine though, like if all of a sudden he was just like this super athletic guy? Not saying it's happening, but could you imagine like he gets in the lineup, he plays, and he's just destroying the defensive line, and he's super athletic, hunting guys down. I would die laughing.
That would be an incredible
Hall of
accomplishment.
Famer if he could do that. Now, that's a massive hypothetical.
Yeah.
Massive. But it's a great game to play.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. He'll be Thanos one day.
He could be.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm glad I brought this up because now I'm really like invested. I feel like I want to like keep track
You
of this
called
guy.
him cute.
He's adorable.
Yeah. He is.
I don't think those are the words that Tommy was going to use, but
No, I used my words and
Yeah,
I stand by them. He's fat.
Well, I think he's thick and adorable.
Okay. Is he jacked and juicy?
he's going to get jacked and juicy.
Okay. Well, I hope he has success. I wish him nothing but luck and success.
Yeah, like I don't even see Run in the nasty. If he falls on you in a pile up, that would be a nightmare.
Dead.
I don't even know if he would want to do the tush push if he's lined up right over center.
He is, like, if you haven't looked this guy up, he is massive. Massive. 6'6", 464.
Yeah.
Speaking of massive, Derrick Henry, 3 fumbles in 3 games.
Yeah,
He's
not happy with
costing the
that.
Ravens. What do you guys think?
It cost me some money in week 1.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Cost me some fantasy.
Is he your quarterback?
My running back, yeah, he's in two.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about Lamar Jackson.
Leagues,
Yeah,
he's
sorry, yeah.
running back.
Yeah.
And he's cost me in both of those leagues. So.
Yeah. I've
one's
heard people
tough.
complaining. Yeah. I just quickly, I know nobody cares about my fantasy team, but I had the Vikings. So I had 30 points. So the girl
Tell
I was
me
playing.
more about your fantasy team.
So I had Lamar Jackson, only had 12 points. Anyways, my team was okay. Like, it was okay. But the Vikings got me that win. So she must be pissed. If you had Vikings defense on your fantasy, cheers to you. Yeah, Maddie called it. He got worried about that Bills game at the beginning. He's like, I don't know if they'll beat them, but
Yeah,
tough
but
loss.
then
The
Maddie
end, they
the next
crumbled.
week,
Yeah.
the next week was like, oh, I'm worried about the Cleveland Browns. And he had nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
So Maddie, you know what? If you don't ride with your team through thick and thin and you think they're going to lose, you're not a fan.
Okay.
And I want him to sit there and I'll say that to him.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the Dolphins are going to win every game.
Yeah. I'm surprised Colts have been doing so well, but it's nice. Right?
You're lost.
I am
think the
lost.
Dolphins
I'm in
are
the
gonna win every
wilderness.
Good thing
with the
Betty did
Dolphins.
not ride, not let's ride, or whatever you're trained there, buddy.
Fins up. Fins up.
Fins up.
It's always fins up for me.
Oh, fins are sushi.
But if they lose, I'm with them. If they win, I'm
I
with
respect that. I respect sticking with your team.
Yeah,
That's important.
always.
Yeah. Same.
Always.
them. So here we are.
Did you guys see? I have to bring this up because since we're talking about football, Travis Kelce and Andy Reid's interaction.
Oh, yeah, what happened
They're
there?
getting spicy with one another on
Yeah,
the
did you
sidelines
see
again.
it?
No.
What's it about?
Well, again, Kelce has the audacity to just yell at a Super Bowl winning coach here. This guy's a tight end. You're not a quarterback.
Yeah,
You
but he's
do-
a Hall of Famer.
He's a superstar.
I don't care. You do. Do you not see all these other superstars that
He's
get?
Mr. Taylor Swift.
That's why though,
Doing
and
this
I don't
thing.
want to bring that up. But don't even get me started. on
Ego.
that. But don't get me started
I want
because
to
that
see
elbow.
this.
Because that album is coming out and it's going to be all in our face. But you do not talk to your head coach that way. If you were someone else, like these other players, your ass would get traded.
Well, I guess my thing is, what was it about?
Apparently,
was it about the fact that he's not getting the ball enough?
I think they're just frustrated because they were down. But the 6-6 in the third, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's at the end of his career, and he's starting to slow down. True. I think they legitimately talked about it on the broadcast before the game started, and they're like, he's lost a step. He's not the same guy that's going to go stretch the field.
Yeah.
He's now a guy that's got to play within, not 5 yards, maybe like 10 to 15 yards. And when you're trying to cover him, you're not trying to double team him anymore. You can use single coverage because he's not the guy that's just going to have breakaway speed on you. So for him, like, it's harder to get open. And for Patty Mahomes, like, apparently he's not seeing him. I don't know what the situation is there. I haven't watched him enough, but like, it seems to me it's a guy that's fighting it a little bit in terms of, hey, you're just a different player now, so you might not get the ball as much. I don't know, like, but you'd have to tell me more about.
I'm watching it.
To treat your coach like that.
No, I agree.
I think it's being over. I actually like they are getting at each other's throats. That's fine, but it's actually Andy Reid that throws the shoulder at
I
Kelsey.
know that's the argument, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I think that there's probably a pretty good relationship there, especially like Kelsey in the Super Bowl with Reid. I'm okay with that. Like they're passionate, they're upset. That's fine. Like you guys are talking about, like Kelsey's not sticking around for much longer.
Yeah,
Reid's old. This is still a good team. I don't have a problem with that. It just gets caught on camera. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, that's fine.
That happens more in sports than you think.
Yeah.
It does.
I think there's a level of trust between those. This is my take. This is just my take. There's a level of trust and a relationship between those two where they can get at each other like that. And it'll be water under the bridge. I feel like that's the case. People will ask about it, but my outside opinion is like that'll be okay.
I think that will be okay, but I also think that there is coaches that embrace that stuff.
He threw the shoulder.
Ken Hitchcock, for example, was a guy that fully embraced it.
Yeah.
So he would go at you until you fired back at him. And when you fired back at him, okay, we're good.
He backed off?
Oh,
Did you have Hitch?
No. Okay. But there's enough stories out there that's how he was. We had Donnie Lever, who was in Montreal for a bit. There was times where he'd come down the bench and he was going off, and my D partner would be like, hey, Donnie, get the blank back down the bench. Don't blank and talk to me. And Donnie would look at him and be like, yeah, see you later, man. I'm out. That happens lots.
You know what? You're right.
I don't know. I just, like, I'm just thinking about players that got traded, like Antonio Brown, Hopkins, LT. Like, this has happened. Like, I don't think that you should do it unless you're basically Tom Brady to talk to your coach like that. And I understand the relationship aspect. Perhaps they do have that.
Antonio Brown's a different conversation because that guy was like,
he's still a psycho.
He was a lunatic.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Travis Kelce has been a good player and he's been a good teammate for a long time. But once again, I personally think, and this may not be it, but I think he's frustrated that he's not getting the ball as much.
Yeah, I know.
Is it good they're showing that, like, and having these like
being televised
flare-ups on the? Yeah, it's
I just
not
think it's
good,
his privilege. That's what I'm trying to get at, right?
That's fair.
Yeah,
but I think they'll be okay. It's to me, they seem like it. D Hops is awesome. I love him.
Yeah, me too.
I think he's great. I loved him as a Cardinal. I know he's older, but he's gonna be fine in Baltimore.
Yeah, he made that one-handed catch the other day.
That was sick.
Man, that was nasty.
Yeah, it was.
Good times.
All right.
But yeah, that stuff does happen as coaches. Coach-player interactions. Guys get heated and, it's not one guy versus another guy unless the guy's a complete psychopath like Brown was. But like sometimes you need to show a little bit of fire because you're not happy with the situation. And for the Kansas City Chiefs, like they haven't been in that scenario for a long time. Where they're this bad. I guess they're not bad, but I mean
facing
that much adversity and being 0-3. Sometimes people lash out and everybody's frustrated and they're trying to figure that out. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. But it's emotion.
It's emotion. And guess what? You know what's delicious and helps calm nerves? The Finish Long drink. Proud partner of the EST Hangout. It is the official drink of the Hangout, the pride of 1952. That is the Helsinki Olympics. You can get the Finish Long drink at liquor stores around town and at Ice District. Delicious, nutritious, and something I do not need right now for sure.
What time
do
do you get home?
hair the dog?
I think like 1:30.
1:30.
Yeah.
I'm definitely feeling it.
Do you guys remember when you guys were making bets on who would be the most hungover? And I think you and Maddie both pointed at me.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, because I battle through.
Yeah,
you survive, but just barely when you have a night out.
That's because I go 0 to 100.
I remember when you were on the Hangout and I voted for you gutsiest performance of the year when you had a sip of your coffee and you were stuck in one of these chairs like this.
After a golf tournament, right?
Well, he goes and plays like in 25 golf tournaments. In the summer.
7, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's like 25. Anyway, yeah.
That's a lot.
No Finish Long drink for me right now.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, I'm going to go, but I'm still showing up.
Shout out to Grant McNeil, who's a great guest on Hello Hockey, former tough guy in the NHL. He went all out when we went to the local.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He was a puddle. He almost got me in trouble because he stole a glass.
Yes.
One of those, eh?
Yes, we had a meeting.
These guys were all leaving.
Yeah.
And he's got the glass. He's like, hey, boys, wait for me. Takes his full glass of beer, walks out. And one of the waitresses is like, hey.
Servers, yeah.
He just took it. I'm like, what would you like me to do? He's in the Uber. He's gone already.
6'3", 230 pounds and a fighter.
Yeah.
Tatted up. Nobody's touching him.
I'm not saying anything.
That's,
but
I guess, when you just kind of like look away and you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Not worth that glass.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
The only way you can be criticized for like showing up the next day is not showing up the next day.
Yeah.
If you show up the next day, despite what you did the night before, hey, I'm going to tip my cap to you.
Battle through.
You played hard. You showed up.
But that one day you were on the Hangout, and it was earlier in the year, you were literally like this. And for those that are listening, I'm going to just describe what I'm doing. Slinked into the corner of this chair.
I was in no condition.
You were like this.
I was in no condition to be there. But guess what I didn't do? I didn't cancel.
You did not cancel.
I showed up.
You sure didn't contribute much.
I talked when I needed to. I grinded as hard as I possibly could.
Okay.
I battled my body, and then Matt had to bring up his own fantasy team. And that was enough to make it go.
I respect that.
Yeah. Last night was lots of fun. Last night was lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Even though it was like just a couple hours, it was nice.
Yeah.
Chirping everybody.
Yeah, I got chirped heavily.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be my day, but no.
It was your day, Tommy.
I appreciate that.
Don't worry,
nice
Bellezy got
day.
chirped too.
Yeah, he did, deservedly so. Let's get to a couple of texts, 780-218-9999. Get to the nasty chat as well. This one just says, Kelsey has anger issues.
Yeah,
Another one says, Chiefs' problems all started when Coach Reed poured out Mahomes' tea. Heyo.
Heyo.
Well played. And then this one says, Andy Reid has talked about this. This has happened in the past. He said it looks more aggressive than it is.
Fair.
Kelsey is just really competitive.
Fair.
I honestly, like, watching that video, I think they're going to be fine. Like, that's my opinion. Listen, you shouldn't show up your coach. That's not a good thing in principle, but there has to be a relationship. They've won, 3 championships together?
Yep.
Man, like,
And
you
grinding
get to
through
a
it.
certain level with and relationship, and you've been around that long. It's not good. It's not a good look, but it does happen. So I think they'll be fine. Like, the Chiefs in Kelsey era and Reed era, it's going to end sooner than later. We'll see what happens with Mahomes, obviously.
Hopefully sooner.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's not kid ourselves. This iteration of the Chiefs is probably coming to a close.
Well, you got to
next year
keep in
or two.
mind they've got injuries.
Yeah.
Their wide receiver corps is decimated right now. So you get some of these guys back, maybe get some playmakers back on the outsides. Maybe things start to open up. I don't think they're completely dead and buried.
No.
I think when they get some guys back, like, I think they're going to be in a better position than we all are currently seeing.
You can't count out a team like that.
But then that's going to open up the field for Travis Kelce.
Sure.
Because now you're like worried about double teaming some of these other guys, opens up the field. So I just think they're fired up because they're losing. They haven't lost a lot in previous seasons, and they're in a place that they just haven't been. So guys are frustrated, and here we are.
Understandable. Completely understandable. Yes, Jazzy.
Side note, the Chiefs are playing the Ravens Sunday afternoon. That is a game to watch because one of those teams is going to be 1-3. Can you believe it?
It ain't going to be the Ravens.
And it better not be. They're favored by
Maddie
2.5.
thought the Ravens were going to be 0-4 to start the year.
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of like an Oilers story, right? They get better by the end. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
If Derrick Henry doesn't fumble 3 times,
Yeah,
we're probably
work on
sitting
that.
here saying they're 3-0.
They have a tough schedule to start the year.
Yes.
The fumble against Buffalo cost him the game, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, that game turned on a dime when
know.
he fumbled. That was him trying to ice the game right there.
Yeah.
was
So you
huge.
fumble there. You fumble last game. I don't know if that one necessarily cost him the game, but that's
Still, it probably is rattling him.
Yep.
Right? Like you saw him going berserk on the sidelines
yeah.
the other day.
Love when he tried to slam his helmet but fell over at the same time.
Yeah. It's like
the
a
best-
temper tantrum.
When guys are
Yeah.
so mad and then something happens, I die laughing. It's the best thing ever. I had a kid and I text him once a year at least. He got hit, he got blown up, and he was so mad he tried to like slam his helmet, but he forgot to undo his chin strap.
No.
So like as he pulled off his helmet, he was like choking himself out. And I was right beside him. And I had to step off the bench because I was laughing so much.
You would.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, but like the guy's mad. And he's like, so like when when Henry fell over, I was howling. Like that's the best stuff ever.
Listen, it's a guilty pleasure when athletes get upset
Yeah.
and they try to like blow up and it doesn't go the
Or
way it's
coaches,
supposed to.
like that one too is good.
Yeah, when coaches blow up is funny. For a pro athlete where the equipment is paid for or you're very well compensated. Listen, if like you break stuff and equipment managers like, hey man, like
Come on.
that was $1,000. Can you please pay it? Like they will, but they can. But for a kid that's like 15, slamming a hockey helmet, that's like
Yeah.
$500.
But like
I think about like the money. Don't slam your helmet. Your parents work hard for that.
Oh, the fact that you were
do
so
that.
mad that you forgot that the chin strap was on.
That's
and you're-
hilarious.
And you're pulling this helmet off
like,
as hard as you can because you want to slam it and you're literally making choking noises. Oh, man. I still cry about that one.
That is pretty funny.
That's
Actually.
like getting like if you're wearing a jacket or something, like getting your like stuck in the knob and you're just like jerk right back.
The
Yeah.
the backfire
funny.
on the tantrum is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Capital C texted this in about Desmond Watson, our thick boy.
I called him fat.
Thicky
Sorry,
thick.
I body
Thicky
shamed him.
thick.
He's tick, as Bellezy
Tick
says.
now?
Yeah.
He said Desmond Watson ran the 40-yard dash in 5.86
Come on.
to 5.93 seconds at his Florida Pro Day. An impressive feat given
Yes.
his immense size. Despite weighing 464 pounds at the time, he demonstrated significant strength by bench pressing 225 pounds.
That I would expect.
Okay, 36
He's got to
times.
have like strength.
Okay.
You're big. You're an athlete. Like, yeah. So credit
So
to him.
he's
I
kind
know
of
I'm
fast and he's super strong.
the speed thing is surprisingly impressive.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's no wonder.
All I'm saying,
He's gonna be a great Ottawa Red Black.
he couldn't survive in the CFL.
Too much movement.
Too much movement.
Well, let's see.
Smaller field coming.
Don't do that.
I know.
Here we go again.
I know.
Oh, man.
I know. I'm being silly.
Here we go again.
Wait. Bye, Rouge.
Jazzy.
Yeah. All right, we got like 12 minutes left.
All right, we
You
got
can text us 780-218-9999. Get to the Nasty Chat. Gazzola, Belle, and Sidhu with you on the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. All right, what else have we got? This has been a fun show, honestly. I've
You're
enjoyed this
welcome.
thoroughly. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
It's the birthday week continues.
Well, it's the the spillover. Sure.
Okay, we will make it.
We're
the birthday
surviving.
week.
We're good. We're battling through. Like
Although you're working on Saturday.
Yeah, there's no days off.
Yeah.
It's a double whammy. We got Hello Hockey and I got the football game. So,
have you guys heard? I know Maddie would appreciate this, but Adele is being rumored to play in the Super Bowl halftime show.
really?
What do you mean? Ugh, really?
Wah, wah.
She's a tremendous talent. Let's start there.
She's really good.
But like,
wah, wah.
yeah, I don't feel the star power.
That's wild to me.
Oh, no, she's got some star power.
I know she's like a global phenomenon, but
Yeah.
I don't go, oh wow, that Adele, that would be great. Like what songs will Adele sing or
That was gonna be
perform
my point.
at the Super Bowl where you're like, damn, I'm ready for the second half, or wow, what a show.
The James Bond one, was it Rolling in the Deep?
I don't think
That
was
song,
from James
okay,
Bond.
that's
That
like
was-
that's
That
like
was James
That's a good
Bond, wasn't
song.
it?
that's one that gets you going. But does
that's
she
the only
have
one.
I don't
other
think that was James
ones?
Bond. That was another.
All of her songs are like sad power ballads.
They are majority are heartbreaking songs, but let me
Great like lyrics and all that, but
great lyrics.
I'm not getting fired up being like, okay, sing
I
to me,
appreciate
Adele.
that because when I went to Marielle a few years ago,
I love how you say Montreal.
because I love that. My heart is in
It's a
Marielle.
wonderful
I
city.
think it was like 8 years ago or so. I actually went to watch Adele there,
Okay.
and I've told you guys that I've seen
Does
her.
she rock out?
Okay, so my girlfriends and I went, right? And
Yeah.
like I'm a huge Adele fan. I booked this trip, whatever. Basically told the girls show up at this time.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of my friends, she was like, let's sell the tickets. Let's sell the tickets. Right? It's sold out show. Let's sell tickets.
Exactly like that, too.
Yeah, she was kind of like Tommy
I feel
vibes.
like that.
I don't think it's
I
gonna
don't
be
say it like that. Pardon me.
Pardon me.
Pardon me. I don't talk like that.
Pardon. Okay.
Anyway, continue.
I'm sorry. So anyway, so I was like, no, like I really think we should go.
Sure.
And it was really a big back and forth. And anyways, she ended up going. And I'm telling you guys, there's a reason that her residency in Vegas was sold out, let alone the prices were jacked up for a reason.
Didn't she
is a
flake out on that
performer.
residency?
No, she did it.
Just asking.
Yeah, but I
She
feel
did-
like
she did it.
I feel like if you got a residency in Vegas, people know what they're going to, right? So they okay, this is what you are. We're gonna go watch you play. But the Super Bowl, to me, once again, this is just my opinion.
You gotta bring it at
you
the
gotta
Super Bowl.
rock it.
You gotta
and you gotta have
bring
some
it.
like
Yeah.
uplifting stuff. And if you've
Rihanna
got
was sick.
one of them.
Lady
Rihanna
Gaga
was-
was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think it's the right thing for Super Bowl.
Doesn't
So-
seem like a good
Interesting,
fit.
because I Bruno Mars, I'm not a fan.
I thought he was
but he was
phenomenal.
absolutely like it's just the production
and his
the-
music
the
is
team
upbeat,
makes
though,
the
you
show.
know
But the
I mean?
music, yeah.
Yeah, the music's upbeat.
Give me a
it
show,
gives
like-
you like it's a different type of vibe,
Yeah.
as opposed to like having more of like heartbreak ballads.
Yeah, like if someone said Michael Bublé is playing the Grey Cup, I'd be like, listen, great performer, wonderful voice, charming individual, great Canadian guy, but I'm sorry, I don't need to be crooned at before the third quarter, you know?
She'll appeal to the people that are losing that game.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Bublé put me in a great frame of mind
don't
as
know.
we were getting our asses
He's
kicked.
connecting with me. My team's getting
I really
crushed.
feel his message.
He's speaking to me.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm crying. Happy tears.
We're gonna be so back.
I don't know. I'm just so if Adele's rumored, I think of Adele. I'm like, yeah, no, that's I don't feel like I'm gonna rock out and get pumped up for Adele at halftime the way I would other artists that have performed. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just me.
So far, I've loved every halftime show, regardless of who's been performing. So
Okay,
this-
which ones have been bad though? Like in recent years.
Well, Kendrick's been the most controversial one.
That one
Amazing.
I enjoyed though, like all the like deep meaning and
Yeah,
There was
breakdown
tons.
and all
There was
that. I
tons of
like,
deep meaning
whoa,
to it. But that was one of the ones that was like, people would go, "Oh, that sucked." But
Okay.
then when you actually fully broke it down, you're like, "Wait a second, that actually wasn't that bad."
Yeah,
I
what did
enjoyed
you
it.
like
But
smile and that was for
Yeah,
Drake at the
yeah.
end, and I was like, okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah, and he had SZA, which is a great feature too. She's unreal.
Yeah,
Damon Bunting went to Mexico City to see Kendrick and says, I would love to hear his review on it.
Damon Bunting would go to Mexico City.
I think there was like some
to
realtor
see Kendrick
convention there
Lamar.
too. Yeah,
because
yeah,
he can.
Yeah, because he can.
Yeah.
I had friends that went to LA, but it was hard to get tickets. I wish I kind of did it. I missed out. Adele. So there was another. Ariana Grande was another one that was rumored to be in the halftime show as well. She's kind of irrelevant other than Wicked
Yeah, she's gone quiet. Like,
because she's an actress now.
yeah.
I'm not a fan of her.
She's a Florida Panthers fan too.
She is. I like her music. Sorry, she's kind of gotten a little.
I don't mind her.
I liked
think
her as a
she's super
musician.
talented, right?
She is multi-talented for sure. But I haven't watched Wicked.
Who, like, in all honesty, I know the Super Bowl's so far away. What are we in, week 4?
Yeah.
Week 5, pardon me. Who would be on the radar for this? Like,
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, like who is like the biggest? I know you guys gonna say T Swift. I'm sure they've talked to her, but I think it'd be kind of like.
Didn't Goodell say, like, maybe or something to Taylor Swift?
I mean, if the Chiefs aren't in the Super Bowl, it's kind of awkward.
Is it though?
I don't know.
She's massive.
I don't want to talk about her. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Why don't you want to talk about her?
I don't know, but who else is like the biggest?
Why
massive
don't you want to
star?
talk about her?
I'm just saying facts. She's the biggest star right now, but who else is the biggest?
Why
star?
does it-
Morgan
Why does
Wallen.
it burn you so much? Why does it burn you so much? I'm going to get to this one.
What do you mean? Why is it?
Oh, you
Why-
want to get to that?
But why does
okay.
it? Why does
Okay,
it?
do you guys want to hear a quick story?
Yeah. Why?
No.
Why
I'll
are
tell
you
guys
so
this
fired
last
up
night.
at her?
Okay, I was not going to share this, but I know
Share it.
This I know they're not listening right now. So I went to my friend Karen threw a barbecue.
Shout out to Karen.
Shout out to Karen. She says happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So on Saturday, and so we're all chilling by the fire outside, whatever, good vibes, all laughs. So one girl, she's like going to be a newly person to their family, like their sister-in-law to be. She's so lovely. She's this petite, stunning nuclear engineer. Like she is so fabulous, right? But she's very like soft spoken, right?
Okay.
And very quiet, mature.
Are you saying she's a low talker?
Yeah, right. Not like
Awkward.
my loud
Okay.
ass, right? So, anyways, San, my friend, was sitting between us, right? And then the friend over there, and Sam's like, "So, don't you think like Taylor Swift and Kelsey are so cute?" And I rolled my eyes, and I knew I shouldn't have, but I had like 3 glasses of wine.
I don't mind them.
Okay. So getting to the point here, and she's like, and then she like went like this. She's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Oh, nothing." I'm like Taylor Swift. I was like, I can't stand her as an NFL fan. I can't stand her. Blah blah. And I've never seen such a tiny thing shriek that fast. And my friend forgot to mention to me that she's gone to 2 Taylor Swift concerts in the States, and that she's actually a real. So basically, what I'm telling you is, I met a real Swiftie. I
Like
met
a legit Swiftie?
a real one. Like there's people that are fans of hers, but not a real one with the bracelets. And it's like, and like, I looked at her wrist and
So
everything,
this
and it all
itty
made
bitty
sense.
nuclear engineer who's lovely.
She was
Popped off on you?
screaming at me in front of everybody. Screaming.
I kind of wish I saw this.
Same with me.
I
Yeah.
was taken aback, and like, right, and she was like, "It's not her fault." I'm not gonna yell. I'm like, "It's not her fault. They keep showing her," and I'm just like, "Yo, like, chill out."
I'm kind of with your new friend here.
Killed the vibe. We all had to like go inside and reset the energy, like screaming at me.
Buzzkill.
But I really met one of them, and man, I ain't messing with them ever again.
Don't mess with Swifties. Okay, Belle.
You heard it here first. Jasmine hates Swifties.
That's why I'm being quiet now, man. Her passion, I get it, but man, psycho.
Love it. All right, let's get to Over Under, brought to you by Play Alberta, our
Yeah, go
fantastic partners. You have the honors of doing Over Under. Tie it in. What did you want to talk about?
No, I just wanted to ask you a quick question. Like,
Please do.
I know that Morgan Wallen had an unbelievable 2 nights here in the city.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Great. I loved it. It was downtown
like-
was buzzing. It was awesome.
People are like, "This guy's the best country artist," but then I keep hearing his music, and I'm like, "Is he actually country, or is he like
He's
pop?"
pop country. That's why I liked him.
But didn't he just collab with like 2 rappers?
Yeah, Post Malone.
No,
Yeah,
he's got
that's
like
the song I know. I like
he's
that
got
song.
like he's got one with like Lil Wayne and somebody else.
That's
too.
right, a new one. Yeah.
So I'm like, is this guy just not pop, or is it just we've gotten to a point where now we just cross genres all the time? And
Well,
it doesn't really matter.
Okay,
And I'm not saying that I don't like it. I'm asking because I don't know.
I will just say this. Shout out to Baggio, gave a Killers reference. Appreciate that. Best band in the world. Thank you. Better than Weezer. More country music is pop music with a fiddle and sometimes a slide guitar. That's it. It's not like the old stomping country music with the twang and the Conway Twitty. That's gone. That is gone. Country music now, Morgan Wallen, Luke Bryan, Luke Combs, Blake Shelton, all these like country artists. It's pop music with a fiddle and sometimes a slide guitar. And all they talk about is drinking, farming, dogs, and making love. That's it.
Oh, that's it.
It's not
Beer,
it's-
tractors.
It's not good, in my opinion. And I know people love it and they get mad at me when I say it. I don't like country music.
don't
I think
like
it
country
sucks.
either.
I think it sucks. I think it's terrible. I think it's simple. I think it doesn't challenge your mind, but doesn't make you think.
Man, you're
That's just my
those
opinion.
are fighting words.
No,
just-
but he's
I'm coming
said it
clean
many
on country.
times. I've agreed with him.
Yeah, I just like I said, I didn't know, so I wanted to ask the question because like I see him. He's like one of the biggest stars
massive.
right now, and it's like
Very
kinda going all over
successful.
it.
Very, very successful. And there's no disrespect to that because I appreciate, like, you work your ass off, you become successful. You got a formula that works. It's like Nickelback, like true, like fantastic wordsmiths, musicians. My guy Hawksley Workman, he's like, there's a formula there.
Yeah.
I don't do the same thing that they do, but they know what works. That's like Morgan Wallen.
I blame you for bringing up Taylor Swift, by the way. Don't do that.
You got very upset about that.
I know. Everybody's like, another thing that she said was, you're a fan, you're a secret fan. And I'm like, and I just thought about the nasty chat out there. Like, you're such
You are
a
a
fan.
secret fan.
Yeah,
you tried to go to the concert in Vancouver.
Oh, okay. My bad.
We haven't
I can't
forgotten
believe I
this.
fell for your bait. Bellezy, look what you
He
did.
knows how to stir the pot with you. That's why you
know, I
guys are a good
I
combination.
literally said I was going to stir the pot yesterday.
Yeah, you did say that. I
I said,
remember
Jazzy, I
that.
said, I'm going to bait you all show.
Well, looks like the end of the show. I
there it
friggin'
is,
I
yeah.
fell for it. Bad Jazzy.
good
No.
stuff.
Dudley says, rumor has it the Killers are going to be doing Super Bowl. You know what? That'd be wonderful.
Is that for real?
I
For
don't
real?
think so. I
No
think
cap?
Dudley's just yanking my chain. They did the like the AF, like the Aussie football, Aussie rules football. Like Kiss did it. They bring in big bands, and the Killers did it one year. It was phenomenal. It was a great performance. Anyway,
Want it
we're out of
over
time.
under though?
What?
You want it over under?
Over under on what?
Over under Elks points
This weekend?
this weekend.
Man, they're going to be in tough against Sask.
20.
I'll go over.
Over.
Why?
Because I think we're going to have a good game. Like, I think we're going to have an entertaining game. The Elks are fighting for their lives.
That's right. The Elks are fighting for their lives.
Looks-
Those two heartbreaking losses
Yes.
back to back.
And looks like there's going to be a good crowd. Hopefully, we get good weather on Saturday.
I think so.
I'll take the over on 20 points. Yeah.
I like it.
There we go. Squeeze
And
that
you're
in.
over as well?
Yeah, for sure. You're in home territory. Let's
Well,
go.
you're in home territory.
Can you pitch season 4 of Hello Hockey? We have like a minute.
Season 4 coming at you Saturday. Looking forward to it. We should have a lot of good guests, a lot of fun segments. I think we're going to try to start off with a bang.
Oh, good, because we have a meeting coming up, so I'm looking forward to hearing
That's
about
right.
this.
So
Yeah. Thank you. Good-
I'm
good sales
I'm
pitch.
looking forward to it, and it'll be a fun season of Hello Hockey.
Bye-bye
Season
weekends.
4.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to it as well. Join us on Saturdays from 10 to noon here on EST and Sportsnet Radio, which is, we appreciate them simulcasting Hello Hockey. Jazzy, what's going on with you? Because this is your last show of the week, right?
That's right. I'll
Yeah.
be, I think, back on Wednesday, maybe Monday. I'll talk to Maddie, but yeah, back on next week, Wednesday. Oh yeah, I guess we're back with you, and I'll bait you next week.
Next Wednesday?
I
yeah,
look
next
forward
Wednesday.
to this.
Football should be interesting though. NFL, CFL will be a nice little weekend of sports.
What a wonderful show. Thank you
Yeah.
both yesterday. Fantastic for celebrating with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts.
Love to celebrate the people you like and love. Yeah.
It's appreciated very, very much. Thank you to everybody who wished me a happy birthday. What a fun show. That's going to do it for the EST Hangout, brought to you by Sentinel Storage. Coming up next, The Lock Shop and a full day of programming right here on EST. For Jazzy and Bellezy, I'm Tommy saying enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one, everyone. Look at this.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Tom Gazzola with here joining us today.